like with your mom being in the military, like kind of explain like did she kind of instill anything in you, far as like when you were seeing her like coming home in uniform, or like did anything like want to influence you to join the army?
No, my mom, she like a lot of kids that have military parents, they like they see that in their parents and they want to pursue the same thing as their parents, or their parents will like instill like military discipline onto them. But my mom, she usually kept things at work. Like she never brought military home, and she always wanted us to be better. Like me and my brother, she always wanted us to be better than what she was. She always harped on education. She made education bigger than like a big thing. Um, so she never really wanted me to join the military, but it was when I had a child on the way that uh, she was just like, "This is the best thing to do is to join the military." You know what I'm saying? You'll have a steady income. You always have a place to live, stuff like that. So she really ain't like forced the military on us. I didn't grow up thinking I was gonna be in the military. I thought I was gonna be, everybody got that dream, like I'm making it to the NBA. But when I got to high school, I was like, nah, I ain't gonna make it to the NBA, but I can major in something that I like, which is like I was really into music. So I was like, if I can be on the radio and like I'm playing music, that's something good for me. So that's why I chose to major in communication broadcasting.
Okay, so while she was telling you like to join and you'll have a steady income and stuff like that, so when you started to think about it, like how old were you when you started to think about that, making that decision?
I was 20 years old. I had turned 20 and I finished out my second semester of college, and I was going into summer school. Like I was taking classes during the summer, and that's when I found out that I had a baby girl on the way. So that's when I really was like, yeah, that's what my mom told me. She was like, you might as well just join the military so you can provide like better for your daughter. Because at the time I was just going to school. Like I ain't had no job. Well, I had a job, but it was like a weekend job, summer job. But it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough for me to raise a baby girl. So that's when I really started to look into the military. I went to the recruiters that was getting me set up and all that to come join the military.
Okay, so you went to go see the recruiters and stuff. So tell me about that experience. Like when you first went to the recruiter, like did they give you a practice test or what?
Yeah, so I went to the recruiting office in Columbus, Georgia. It was I forgot my recruiter name. I can't even remember, but he was he looked young. He was a staff sergeant, young staff sergeant. So I immediately was like, oh, this gonna work, because he was just like me. He talked like me, carried himself like me. When I got there, yeah, I took a practice ASVAB. I think I did pretty well on it because my mind was still fresh with school. So I did pretty well on it. And then he just got me going, start filling in things on the whatever system they had. He got me pretty quick to go to basic. I think I went to recruiting in July, and I went to basic in October 1st of 2013. So it was a pretty quick process. It was smooth. They got me prepared, made sure my PT was right. That's basically it.
Okay, so when you went to the recruiter and you did the practice sets and stuff like that, so what MOS did you choose?
I